Donald Trump and Sexual Misconduct, a detailed examination of convictions, accusations, and associates. Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States and current President-elect as of March 18, 2025, has faced numerous allegations of sexual misconduct spanning decades. These claims, ranging from harassment to assault, have been a persistent shadow over his public life, culminating in legal findings of liability and a broader pattern of association with individuals accused of similar behavior. This article explores Trump's own record, including convictions and accusations, as well as the notable number of people close to him or within the Republican Party, GOP, who have faced similar allegations. The recent White House visit by Conor McGregor, a mixed martial arts MMA fighter found liable for sexual assault, underscores the adage, birds of a feather flock together. Donald Trump's sexual misconduct, convictions, and accusations. Trump has been accused of sexual misconduct by at least 26 women since the 1970s, with allegations including rape, non-consensual kissing, groping, and inappropriate behavior toward minors in pageant settings. While he has denied all claims, calling them politically motivated or fabricated, some have resulted in legal consequences, and others have been corroborated by witnesses or documented in media reports. Convictions and legal findings. Jean Carroll case. In May 2023, a Manhattan jury found Trump liable for sexually abusing writer E. Jean Carroll in a Bergdorf Goodman dressing room in the mid-1990s. Carroll alleged that Trump raped her, pinning her against a wall and forcibly penetrating her. The jury did not find him liable for rape under New York's legal definition, but did conclude he committed sexual abuse and defamation by denying her claims and calling her a liar. Trump was ordered to pay Carroll $5 million in damages. In a subsequent defamation trial in January 2024, stemming from Trump's continued denials, he was ordered to pay an additional $3 million, bringing the total to over $88 million. A federal appeals court upheld the initial $5 million verdict in December 2024, solidifying his legal accountability. Notable accusations. Ivana Trump, 1989. During their 1990 divorce proceedings, Trump's first wife, Ivana, accused him of raping her in a deposition, alleging a violent assault fueled by anger. She later clarified in 1993 that she did not mean rape in a criminal sense, but felt violated emotionally. Trump denied the claim and no charges were filed. Jill Harth, 1990s. Harth, a businesswoman, filed a 1997 lawsuit alleging Trump groped her and attempted to assault her at Mar-a-Lago, including touching her intimate private parts. She withdrew the suit after a settlement in a related business dispute, but has maintained her allegations of sexual misconduct. Jessica Leeds, late 1970s. Leeds claimed Trump groped her breasts and tried to put his hand up her skirt on a flight. She shared her story with the New York Times in 2016, prompting Trump to dismiss her as not attractive enough to assault, a recurring defense he has used. Natasha Stoynoff, 2005. A People magazine writer, Stoynoff alleged Trump pushed her against a wall and forcibly kissed her while she was interviewing him at Mar-a-Lago. The Trump campaign denied the incident, but Stoynoff's account was supported by colleagues she confided in at the time. Summer Zervos, 2007. A former Apprentice contestant, Zervos accused Trump of groping and kissing her without consent. She filed a defamation lawsuit in 2017 after Trump called her a liar, which she dropped in 2021 without compensation. Katie Johnson, 1994. Under a pseudonym, Johnson alleged in a 2016 lawsuit that Trump and Jeffrey Epstein raped her at age 13 at an Epstein party. The case was dismissed and refiled before being withdrawn, with Johnson citing safety fears. Trump's legal team called the claims categorically untrue. Pageant contestants. Multiple former Miss USA and Miss Teen USA contestants, including Tasha Dixon and Mariah Bellado, reported Trump walking into dressing rooms while they were undressed. Trump himself bragged about this behavior on The Howard Stern Show in 2005, saying he could get away with things like that as the pageant owner. The 2005 Access Hollywood tape, where Trump boasted about grabbing women by the pussy without consent, galvanized many accusers to come forward during his 2016 campaign. Trump apologized for the locker room talk but denied acting on his words. The 2019 book All the President's Women, Donald Trump and the Making of a Predator documented 43 additional instances of alleged misconduct beyond the 26 widely publicized cases, drawing from over 100 interviews. Associates and GOP figures caught, convicted, or accused. Trump's orbit, both personal and political, includes a striking number of individuals implicated in sexual misconduct, reinforcing the perception of a shared culture. Below is a non-exhaustive list of notable figures tied to Trump or the GOP, up to the recent White House visitor Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, White House visitor, March 17, 2025. The MMA star visited Trump at the White House on St. Patrick's Day 2025. In November 2024, a Dublin jury found McGregor liable in a civil case for assaulting Nikita Hand in a hotel in 2018, ordering him to pay over $248,000 in damages. Hand alleged rape. McGregor denied the claims and plans to appeal. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt praised him as an ideal guest, highlighting Trump's continued association with controversial figures. Jeffrey Epstein, Trump's longtime friend and a convicted sex offender, Epstein trafficked minors for years. Trump once called him a terrific guy who liked women on the younger side. Flight logs and witness testimony link Trump to Epstein's properties, though no direct evidence ties him to Epstein's crimes. Matt Gaetz, Trump's pick for Attorney General in 2024, who withdrew amid scrutiny. Gaetz faced allegations of paying for sex with a 17-year-old and others. A House Ethics Committee investigation was ongoing when he resigned from Congress in November 2024. He denies wrongdoing. Pete Hegseth, nominated for Secretary of Defense in 2024, Hegseth was accused of sexually assaulting a woman in 2017. No charges were filed after an investigation, but he paid her an undisclosed sum in a settlement. He claims the encounter was consensual. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Trump's 2024 nominee for Secretary of Health and Human Services, Kennedy was accused by a former babysitter, Eliza Cooney, of groping her in the late 1990s. He apologized via text in 2024, but downplayed the allegations publicly. Roy Moore, the 2017 GOP Senate candidate from Alabama, backed by Trump, was accused of pursuing and assaulting teenage girls decades earlier. He lost the election amid the scandal and denied the allegations. Brett Kavanaugh, Trump's 2018 Supreme Court appointee, faced allegations of sexual assault from Christine Blasey Ford during his confirmation. Kavanaugh denied the claims, and the Senate confirmed him after a contentious hearing. Rob Porter, a White House aide under Trump, Porter resigned in 2018 after two ex-wives accused him of domestic abuse. Trump defended him, questioning the allegations' impact on his career. Bill O'Reilly, the former Fox News host, praised by Trump, settled multiple sexual harassment lawsuits. Trump called him a good person in 2017 despite the allegations. Roger Ailes, another Fox News figure and Trump ally, Ailes was ousted in 2016 after numerous harassment claims. Trump criticized his departure. Roughly one-third of Trump's 2024 cabinet picks, 6 out of 15-plus nominees, have faced sexual misconduct allegations, an unusually high proportion. Beyond his administration, GOP figures like Jim Jordan, accused of ignoring abuse as a wrestling coach, which he denies, and Dennis Hastert, a former House Speaker convicted of hush money payments related to past molestation, reflect a broader pattern within the party. Birds of a feather, a pattern of association. The phrase "birds of a feather flock together" rings true in Trump's consistent alignment with individuals accused or convicted of sexual misconduct. From Epstein's elite circles to McGregor's White House visit, Trump has shown a willingness to embrace such figures, often dismissing allegations as unfair attacks, a stance he applies to himself. His defense of accused allies like Moore and Porter, coupled with his own legal liability, suggests a tolerance for behavior that others might shun. Critics argue this reflects a deeper cultural issue within Trump's sphere and parts of the GOP, where power and loyalty often outweigh accountability. Supporters, however, contend that these associations are coincidental or exaggerated by political foes, pointing to Trump's electoral success, most recently in 2024, as evidence of public dismissal of the claims. Conclusion: Donald Trump's record on sexual misconduct includes a rare legal finding of liability in the Carroll case, alongside dozens of unresolved accusations. His proximity to figures like McGregor, Gates, and Epstein amplifies the narrative of a man unbothered by such controversies, whether in himself or others. As of March 18, 2025, with Trump preparing for a second term, this pattern remains a defining, divisive aspect of his legacy, one that continues to provoke debate about character, justice, and the company he keeps by Scott Young, aka Sinfamous Gamer.